Alright, welcome back for the second time because I accidentally closed out the stream like an idiot just a moment ago. This is going to be Satreus Start episode 42, and this is a Scrapyard survival scenario by Splitsy. I've done a little bit of things offline. I did fly to that, and it's Triton. Yeah, it took me a minute there. So I looked it all up. You've got Mars and Europa, Alien and Titan, Earth, Moon, Pertem, then Satreus, that was a fictitious planet just for this, and then you have Triton. And Triton is a long, long way away, well over 2 million kilometers. It sucked, and I didn't even see any stations around it, so that was just a wasted trip today. Spent a couple hours doing that. No, I didn't get another ship. I have figured something out. I've got the secret. Okay, so when we came over and I grind stuff and I lose rep and I gain rep and I lose rep and I gain rep, and we found that it was 100 rep max per time frame. The time frame we think is 30 minutes, but it might be an hour. I cannot verify that yet, but what I can verify is there's a way to trick the system. I have beat the Splitsy. I don't know that Splitsy put that in there. If you get your rep, you save it, you log back out to the main menu, you come back into the game, you get your rep again. So it bypasses the time frame limit. However, it also appears that each grid, so this is one grid, this whole ship, has a maximum lifetime rep capacity, and I believe it to be 1,000 rep. So, fine, but I'm all the way up to here now. And I was at negative 920, 970, I think, last night when I logged out. I got a long ways. I got a heck of a long way. This thing stopped giving me rep when I got to positive 33. And then I did this a bunch of times till I got us to 2 actual positive. Now, there's a ship down there. It's the Pirate Raider, which is this ship. I'm not going to go get it because it's basically useless. You see what? Uh-oh, what's very wrong? I did mess up my start, so I had to come back because I'm an idiot. Yeah, I was able to trick the system by logging out and logging in. Save scumming, essentially. Beat the system for points, yeah. I did. Now it's only for one thing. I did start the kind of like quote reinforcing back here. Did a fair little bit. I got our 45, and I got our vertical, and then the big heavy, like, you know, this would be that big concrete foot at the edge of bridges, you know. Like right at the very end. So I've got that done. I got a little bit of the sides done, and then over here I got a fair bit done on this side too. At least getting the platform ready. I flew all the way over to that. It sucks. It's Triton, so there's no reason to be over there at all. It's nothing. There's nothing there. So yeah, I decided on like a 5x5, so it's 5 that way, 5 that way, 5 that way, 5 that way. Not quite done yet because I didn't have enough materials. So, and then I'll figure out something for the bottom, because right now it's still just the standard bottom, like I do with the spine normal. So I may just leave the standard bottom, and then here in the middle, do a spine that way and a spine that way. So if I need to run conduit out, I can. And then we'll attach that station up here. And yeah. And then that'll be all that. Well, they call Triton, online, at least the wiki, Triton is considered a planet. Titan is the moon of Alien. And then Europa's the moon of Mars. They're calling, so they're calling it a subplanet. It's the same as Pertem, 30,000 kilometers or 35,000 kilometers versus 60, 60, 60. Or 38,000 kilometers, whatever. It doesn't matter. Point is, I didn't see any stations or anything, so I just flew back. Well, let me rephrase that. I reset my save. I boosted the saves way up and then just reset it. Okay, so now we have some rep. Let's start getting some of those hydro thrusters off of there. Another thing I did, I now have some weapons, some ammo, I should say, in my big weapon. So, worth is relative. So, the SE2 update is actually a lot. It's a whole lot of shit they did. But the blueprint system's still messed up. I couldn't get several blueprints to even load. Like, I would go into the blueprint system that's now here. When you hit G, now in that one you have a blueprint thing, a tab for blueprints. I drag them to the bar, it said fail to load blueprint. I'm like, what? What do you mean fail to load blueprint? And I kept trying again and again. Tried several blueprints. I couldn't get any of them to load. I was going to just do some showcasing of some of the stuff they have in there. Because there's a lot of blueprints already in the workshop. People must have been waiting for it to show up. And I couldn't get it to work. So I didn't really get to test much about the performance improvements. The mouse thing that didn't bother me to begin with, so that didn't affect me. They did finally list the autosave as a known issue, that it lags the game out for SE2. Other than that, I mean, I'm still not that good of a shipbuilder, so I'm not really doing that yet. But the I added ammo. Oh, I'm sure you can get some. I was just having problems. I didn't try my own to see if it going into the blueprint menu where I had them to see if it would lock my game up like it did before. I did a stream one day. I don't know if you had seen that, but I think you started watching me when I was on this. But it just kept locking the game up. Every time I tried with the blueprints, it locked the game up. I'm like, what is going on? They were my own blueprints that I made a module, and I was trying to create the EVE Online Venture miner ship, and I was trying to, so the front end has these three pieces that's identical on both sides, and it's just a carbon copy of them, and I was trying to make that as individual blueprints modules so I could go plop, 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 and I just could not get it to work. So, I don't know. Take that for what it is. I have ammo now in, let's see, artillery. Probably in inventory, though. It'd be a little bit easier to see it. The artillery now has ammo, and I have a little bit of backup. I went down to the... let's see, where's it in? It's in the assembler, I think. And I'm watching him. I see him. Let's see, lunar assembler. Yeah, I've got 7 magnesium now. More uranium. Oh yeah, I nuked a bunch of rockets. I mined 28,000 magnesium today. I just went down there and completely filled my ship with magnesium. So that's another thing we're going to do today. I'm going to work on this guy. I really need to put that other tank on it, which means I've got to redo it. I got to redo that side because I want the other tank on there. I also want to add a second set of miners. Let's see. I have these direct to that, don't I? That was some weird movement. What was that about? That was weird, sketchy movement. What I could do, maybe... Oh, it's because I'm in the way of the turret. I can't turn those, because if I do, I can't feed them. So either I could add one here in the middle, at the bottom. I don't really need to have 3 or 4 of them, because they'd be super low. One of the problems I have is when these things cut, they don't cut high enough for my turret there, so I have to do multiple cuts, and it's kind of a pain. I suppose I could put one above it and then conduit from the sides. That'd be fine, I think. Yeah, and then I need to put that other right there. I have another one up there, another tank, and then I'm just gonna have to put these front and back because it's pissing me off. I'm just running out too quickly. What's up, Supa? Oh, why do I have all my gyros on? No wonder it was so spindly. So yeah, if you just popped in, I figured out the rep trick. As you can see, SPRT's green again. You just have to get your 100 rep, save it, log out to the main menu, come back in, and you get your 100 rep again all over without having to wait 30 or 60 minutes. So I got that fixed. Now we can go out and try to find some more stuff. The guppy. Damn, 28 kilometers? Bro, what are you doing out there? And then we're going to work on my small ship for make it a little bit better miner. And we might start building a large grid miner today. I also will hopefully see if we can move that station over here somewhere. I don't know how I want to attach it. I mean, obviously I want to weld plate it. I just don't know how I want to do it. I need to have access to that gravity well, or I need to move it somewhere. I don't know. I think first, let's take the big ship and let's go out a distance. When I went towards that today, I saw something about 30 kilometers out. It was a station, and I just don't remember what name it was. There's still a station from SPRT I have not seen yet. The, two. Salvage station and drone facility are the two I haven't personally seen. So, maybe we'll check that out, see if we can find them. We got plenty of juice. We got okay battery. Alright, what's your problem? Let's see if we can help you. Maybe we'll just go like this. You started on Earth-like, right? Okay. There's two places you can get ice on Earth-like. Once you get high enough on the mountains, which might be difficult with the rover, or kind of at the bottom of the mountains. It's a lake, essentially, that's just frozen over. I don't know how else you're going to get that, though. Now, when you say to use on your jetpack, I'm not sure what you mean by that. Your jetpack will, if you're on... Oh, wait a minute. Are you on Scrapyard, or are you on just, like, survival? Custom game. Okay, so you don't have the issue where your jetpack doesn't work like mine does. So essentially you're out of hydrogen and now you need ice. Do you have a ship with Atmo thrusters? Because if you have a ship with Atmo thrusters, just kind of fly around. Snow gives you ice, and then it'll look like a blue lake, except it's the whole thing's ice. Literally the entire thing is ice. You have no ship. Well, I mean, it's not too hard to make a ship because you can use rock with a custom game to get iron and nickel and all that stuff to build the basic components for everything. Some silicone. Silicon. Yeah. Wait, you're out of energy also? Wait, how are you alive if you're out of energy? Or does running out of energy on Earth-like not kill you? It's been a minute since I've been on Earth-like. You have energy, okay. Only thing I could say is build you, like, you see my little forklift in there? Build you a little bitty dude like that with atmo thrusters, and just with one drill on the front of it and a medium cargo container, just to get just enough ice. Well, yeah, you're still gonna. I mean, you're gonna have to build at least one battery on it. I don't think you're gonna make it work without a battery. That's a lot of walking to try to go manually mine ice, because you're gonna have to get all the way high enough on the mountain that you can get to snow, or in one of the mountain crevices where ravines or whatever it's called, where it's ice at the bottom. Walk 500 miles. Walk 500 miles in a da 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 bam bam bam. Yep. Nope. That's all good. Now it's in my head. Yeah, I don't think I'd want to walk that far either. Damn you, Mayday, going away so fast. I can't even spin my camera around fast enough to see where these things are. I've got a funny idea about that pirate raider, because it won't go away. It's just stuck right there. I could go lock to it, because it's not that far from the moon. Start flying towards the moon, get up to whatever, 50 or something like that, 100, and then just let go. Just let it tank itself onto the moon. I'm a horrible person, but it would get rid of it. Okay, so we're at 30. Let's see if we can find any delicious delectables out here that are different. I mean, serious. There needs to be a setting that we can put it up to, say the minimum is whatever it is now, and the maximum is like 5 seconds. Whatever, 4 seconds. I don't know. Something long enough that I can spin around and at least get its direction of where the hell it was. But yeah, as far as ice super, I don't think there is any other way than you're gonna have to by hand dig rock. You're gonna have to mine rock. So it's actually closer to my base. That Mayday that was whatever it was away was closer to the base. It's like that, like 19 kilometers like that. I'll keep it pinged for a minute and let's just wait for a sec, see if there's anything else that spawns. Just build it as minimally as you can. I wouldn't put a large container on, because once you start getting ice, then you can always build some big contraption that can handle a lot of weight. No, Cyclops junk. One medium container, one drill, some handful, one down Atmo, probably three, if you're using the small Atmos, 3 for each left and right. Hydrogen through rain? That must be something to do with your custom game. I've never heard of that. Acid rain? Man, you better be inside when it's raining. I don't think we have rain collectors, do we? Because, I mean, that's kind of what the H2O2 converter does. It's just I don't think we have any kind of water collection system. Maybe we will once water's added in SE2. Alright, I'm not seeing anything else out here, and we saw that Mayday twice, so let's go take a look. I remember when I started survival, like, early on, I hand mined so much rock just to be able to do the things before I could actually get an Atmo miner going and any of the other stuff that would actually, like, help me do anything. So I feel your pain. Been there, done that. I think we've all kind of been there. Now there's another Mayday that way. And another Mayday that way. Now all of a sudden SPRT's talking. Like, yo, bro. Getting those mines. Mine, mine, mine. All day long. Mine while you seeding that song. Just exchange mine for mop. Oh, that's a big pile of junk, whatever that is. Huge pile of trash in space. The Gup. There's another one 32, so there's another one 10 past my base, there's another one way up there. Yeah, that's just one floating pile of crap. I hope it's not some junk that we don't want. Man, what's with the SPRT Maydays all of a sudden? We get out here and there's just Maydays everywhere. Well, when I say junk, I'm just because it's blown to pieces. Like it's in a lot of pieces, 3 different pieces. That's just what I mean by junk. It might not actually be junk, it might be good stuff that we want. Maybe. It's green to us, so let's advance. See what's going on. Yes, debris can be dangerous. So this is green to me, so it's not going to probably not do anything to me. However, they can have warheads on them active. It doesn't matter your rep. You can be solid green with them, have the max rep with them. If you trigger that warhead, you die. It blows the whole ship up, you included. And anything that's near it, including your ship. So you do have to be careful coming up on stuff. Alright, so I'm damped to him. I can't see a damn thing because of the sun. I want to see what this ship is first before I mess with too much. Okay, what do we got, SPRT? What you got going on, buddy? Oh, there's hydro thrusters. I want it. I don't care what it is. Hopefully it's dead in the water and I can just not have to worry about doing any damage to it. Yeah, no, serious. No, this is just part of normal spawn encounters. There's a game setting that I don't know if it's on by default, but you can turn it on, and it's just game encounters, and this just happens to be one of those types. Got it? So, feels like it weighs nothing. Let's save it just in case. I'm gonna have to do this. I don't want to do this, but I'm gonna have to. No, I don't. I don't have to do this. What am I doing? Let's do this the right way. I mean, I put it on my ship for a reason. And I know it's funny that I drive my ship from a cockpit in the back when I have this whole bridge. But trying to drive from this bridge, the camera is horrible. So, I fly from there where the camera is very easy. Alright, we need to see if there's anything we've got to deal with before driving away with this guy. I think this might actually be a station. He's got an interior turret. My dudes didn't shoot at it though. But he will shoot at everything back home, so I gotta take care of him. We can leave it in there, but I'm gonna turn you off. I want to see what all's in here. Yeah, that's a lot of stuff for... Alright, we got a bunch of hydrogen thrusters. That is awesome. I do need to find the gravity generator and turn it off. I don't see any gyros. I think this is a station. There's another interior turret I gotta take care of. It's got a projector! We can't build projectors. It has a projector! Holy shit! And I see no warhead. Let's check again just to make sure. Because, did you notice it also has a sensor? That makes me nervous. It always makes me nervous when there's a sensor. But I don't see warhead listed on here. SPRT is a pirate faction. So this is NPC pirate faction. Okay, so what a projector does is... Alright, let's say this right here. You have... No, let's say my ship. My ship. I can make a blueprint of this ship. Have I made a blueprint? Let's find out. Control B. Hey. Okay, fine. That's not what I wanted to do, but whatever. So you see all these little things, like this is my flyer on the planet for Satreus. This was a ship that I found. This is a really cool car that I found. This is my really nice miner in survival. This is my fighter in survival. That's a scenario police car, which is really cool. So what happens is you have this blueprint. The blueprint is a snapshot of the things. So all your engines, how you built it, your cockpit, thrusters, batteries, everything. What a projector does is allows you to project it onto a space, so it'll show up as like a hologram. And then you use welders. Now, I'm not talking about this welder. I'm talking about actual grid-mounted welders like I have inside here, and it welds it all together, and it makes it for you. So it builds the blueprint. That's what the projector... Okay, the projector doesn't build it. The projector just projects it. Your welders build it. Oh man, look at all these. This is going to be sweet. Yeah, this is definitely a station. So now we got to find another turret. We have to disable the turrets. We will be effed if we don't. I'll try to move all that crap out of the way too. And we need to disable the gravity gen, because it'll just get in our way. And since we can't make it, it's yeah, it's going to be an International Space Station. It's going to be the International Space Station of DeLindsay. Okay. Let's go to the bottom. Alright, it was already on the bottom. Oh, so this must be it. This one here must be the one I didn't do. No, that's definitely the one I did. No, it is not. Okay, so this is it. And the only reason I'm doing this is because I don't want it, when we get back to the base, I don't want it shooting all of the stuff. It'll shoot everything it's negative to. So all the scrap, SCRAP items we have on the... which isn't much, but we do have a little bit. It'll just start shooting it all. Okay, so I don't want to cut through anything if I don't have to. So, let's see, how close are we to this? We're 21 there. About 200 kilometers. Sorry. Yeah, about 200 kilometers. From the moon, it's like 178 or something, give or take. Yep, definitely a station. I wonder where the, I think I've been in this station before. Wow, that's bright. Yeah, indeed. Very nice. Okay, I don't know where his grav generator is. I'm just gonna have to deal with it. Okay, I can see service stuff back there. Let's try that side. Alright. That's still the kitchen. I do not know where it is. What's this? Is this the AI block? Alright, I just found something. That's the projector. I definitely don't want that to get hurt. That makes me so happy. I'm gonna cover that right back up. I don't want it getting damaged. Alright, I don't know where... let's go look at these pieces just to see if it's in one of these. Yeah, Mars is really cool. I like Mars. I like it better than Earth-like. Earth-like is okay. I feel like it's too much mountains. And they're... Let's see if this will lose me any rep, because I could use the glass. Well, if that's not going to lose me rep, let's get this one out of my way. Because it's literally right in front of me. And we're going to go straight over and try to pick up another one. I saw other spawns. We'll just cart this over. Alright, what you got, buddy? Will I lose rep grinding you? Yes. Okay, so I got to be careful with that. Alright, so I'll still lose rep over here. I don't really care what's in those, to be honest. Man, don't really want to leave this battery out here. But it is just one battery. And I don't really have space to put all the rest of this crap. We got stuff I really want. The projector and those thrusters are the things I really want. So let's go. I'm gonna go get oxygen before we bounce over there, and then we'll go get one of those guys up there somewhere. That's why I like having SPRT rep being at some level, because that's not red, because then I can just walk up and take stuff. I don't have to fight anything. Take it by attrition, because they're buddies. And I just say, hey man, all I'm doing is renovating it for you. Okay, so it was like up somewhere? Maybe? Yeah, that's gonna annoy me. Let's try something like that. Just go up like this. Okay. I guess we're gonna go this way instead. It's about like that, and at 21. Right, and then there's one like way up there. Yeah. I could, see, it would be a pain, but it's whatever. You can, yeah. I can use, I mean, I could attach it to the mag plate for that matter, but I only have one spot left on my station. The rest of this stuff, I guess, is getting attached to the asteroid. Now, I was trying not to do that with this one, but I kind of live out here now until I can find a jump drive, and then I can move around better. So, I may have to. Now there's one down there too. There's one over here, there's one down there, there's one above us. I mean, I shouldn't complain. More stuff. So, Supa, if you get a chance, it might be something you may want to wait a little bit on, because it's kind of tough. Look up Escape Mars scenario on the Steam Workshop, and you have to get off the planet, but unfortunately everything there wants to kill you. Drones, small stations that are filled with rockets and Gatling guns that everything wants to kill you. It's fun though. The dude, it's by Wicco. The dude is redoing it. He's not quite done yet, so once he redoes it, it'll be better. And now there's another one up there. Oh my god, they're everywhere. SPRT, why are you guys losing all your stuff, man? That's just like a... I don't know. I think I know exactly what that is. And I think it's the one I already have sitting on my dock right now. But if it's the one I think it is, it has these thrusters, and we're going to grab it because I need to build a large grid miner, and it needs those thrusters. And I need to finish the thrusters on this ship. And probably add more, unfortunately. At least forward. It's down. I think it's moving. That's an encounter, yes. SPRT does randomly appear out of nowhere. It's just part of it was an DLC expansion, whatever you want to call it, and it was called Encounters. Or something to that effect. Now, not all of these are broken up like this. These are Maydays. When you're just playing like you're playing right now, a custom game, they'll be fully functional. And you go, oh, what's this Mayday? You go over there and they shoot. They're trying to murder you. So it can be interesting. Sometimes it's a whole ship, sometimes it's a broken ship or station like you see, but it's got drones protecting it. And the drones will shoot you. So it's one of those things where you got to be careful what you're going to... When you see a Mayday, it's a random encounter so that you can, you know, do more stuff, have more fun in the game, but there's risk involved. And you will find on the planet, you will find random encounters. Most of the time they're going to be neutral, and those are the cargo ship. Even though it's not really a cargo ship, it'll be a little station. But if you try to get into that station by grinding some of it down, the guns will kill you instantly. They'll turn on you immediately and kill you. So it's one of those things where it's what we have. Oh, wait a minute, is it? This looks like Ion. It sure as hell looks like the one I have sitting at the dock, though. Nope, it's got him right there. Okay, we're gonna go get it. Hot damn, now we'll have two of these things. And that should give us, with this one, this station, the little station we just got, it should give me enough to finish this ship, but also build a large grid miner that I can take to the moon. Let me get on the other side of this dude. Let's see, how do I want to attach to this? I think I want to put that as the front end. Okay, so I'm going to have to spin it. That's fine. Let's do it like this. Sticking out like a mofo. I'm just a tow truck in space. Coming to repossess your ship. Because you didn't pay your lease. have it? It's a station. It's set to station right now. Alright, let me get my oxygen and we'll go get it. I'm gonna have to hack something on it because it's set to station. And I have to grind down the Gatlings, because they will shoot. They won't shoot me because I'm green, but they will shoot all the stuff back at the base. Yeah, all these... I'm so happy. I'm so happy. Unfortunately, dudes, you got to not be functional. And same with you, both of you guys. Okay, we have no more... I want to say there's extra gyros in this, though. Alright, let's just brick this so that I can try to change it. Oh, shit! Damn near broke that sumbitch. Alright. Alright. But do we have it? It says locked. Alright. So we have it as a station. Let me check around to make sure there aren't thrusters that are going to impede us or gyros. I don't think there are on this, but you never know. And it's got 3 tanks. 2 of them have half, so we just got another 15 million liters. Hoorah. It's a cool ship design. So the idea is that is the ship up until the point that you see that merge block and that connector. It'll, you know, put them together, and then once it gets to its location, there's a connector on the front. It drops off the hydrogen payload and then flies away. And then goes and does it again. It's a really interesting design. Okay, that gyro's dead. Saw something green in there. Is that, it is. Let's get rid of that. Don't want gravity if I can help it, because it's a pain in the ass. Will this lose rep? No. Do we have any more gyros? A timer block. Merge block. Alright, let's go back to this thing. Was it this one or was it the other one? Wasn't that one. I'd bet this has some... Oh, it does not. Ain't got jack. Alright. Alright, so we only had 1 gyro. That's good. No blow him up stuffs. That's good. Lots of thrusters. That's so sweet. The generator's turned off. Gravity's turned off. The 2 turrets are turned off. And we have... Oh, a dead battery and several... Okay, cool. We're good. Alright, that's 2. Let me put up all this stuff in the cargo hold and we'll go grab another one. Actually use this ship for what it's designed for. I need to check my batteries. I might need to turn on my engines. I do everything I can to not turn on those reactors because I literally only have like 19 or 20 ingots of uranium, and that's it. Total. Like, period, end of story. That's all I've got. Battery. What do we got here? Yeah, we're pretty low. Alright, let's turn the engines on. What? You didn't sign up for logical stuff? Well, I don't know what to tell you. Okay, so base is there. Let's see. Right, forgot there was junk on it. So there was still more spawns out this way somewhere. Let me turn and get some sunlight for a moment. How's my rep with them? I'm still good. I got lots of sun while we wait to see. There's a dude there. I saw the Mayday right down here. 26 kilometers. It's a distance, but we can get it. Turn to the sun so I'm getting juice. Get my megawatt. See what this one is. So far we're doing very well. We've got two things with hydrogen thrusters, which we need very, very dearly. And we got a projector, which is unbelievable. Oh, I just thought of something. I don't know if it works that way. I wonder if I'll be able to project one of the ships I had made in survival onto this, and since it shows all the stuff and I just need the parts for the stuff, then maybe build it, and then I can have, well, I don't have any with a jump drive, but I can, that would super be cheating. But I have a ship that has large small grid ions. And that's something that I haven't been able to find, and I really need for my planetary ship. One second, I can ban somebody. If I can figure out how the projector and all that stuff works, we're going to try that. Because I think that would be a great way to get some of the things that we're missing. Now, I'm not going to go as far as, you know, printing ships that have 6 jump drives or anything like that. I think that's like super duper cheating. What is that? That had an icon on it down there. That little asteroid down there had an icon on it. Let me stop and get eyeballs on it. I don't want to lose the position I'm in, so I'm going to use that to look. Oh, it's the... We've already done it. We have the station back home. It was that mining station that I took off of the... I picked it up off the asteroid and relocated it. The asteroid's still there, apparently. Big, whatever it is. Also looks like it's in pieces. Don't know what it is. I'm thinking it's more ship-like though. It's the Borg, run fast. Oh shit, no, it's the Borg. I'm gonna try to take it over. I will assimilate them. I will add them to my distinctiveness. Yeah, whatever it is, it had a bad day because it's in pieces. I will straight up ram the Borg ship if I have to, if they take out my guns and stuff. But I have a big boy gun, so now, I don't know if you saw that, I now have an artillery cannon on the top right there. So I should be able to reach out and touch somebody up to about 1.8 kilometers now. Hopefully, I can reach out that far. Oh, he's got maybe 2 large hydro thrusters? Maybe? If that's the case, I have not seen this ship before. I have one ship at my dock that does have a single large hydro, but I haven't found any with of SPRT. I mean, I haven't found any that have 2, and it looks like this has 2. What in the hell is it? It was a ship. It was a big damn ship that is in pieces now. Okay. Yeah, this is going to be interesting. We're definitely going to have to take this in pieces. Somehow. I got to be careful not to bump it. Yeah, that's a fact. It's a big boy. That's not to say my ship isn't large, but this is a big ship. I need to make sure I don't hit it with something as I come up to it. Like, it's a big ship.
Fuel low.
Alright, god damn it. I have to turn my reactors on. Not happy about that. I don't think I have much choice. Yeah, this is a fucking huge ship. Oh man, this is gonna F my camera bad. My camera view when I try to fly is gonna be screwed because of how big this thing is. Alright. I wanna let those two touch, but I wanna get as close as I can. Maybe that close. Might work. Alright, be careful not to bump it. I just want to connect. Oh Oh yeah. Okay, so we're at 2.5 mil. Let's see how heavy this is. It's stationed right now. Okay. So just remember 2.5 mil. Let me save it real quick. I need to check something. My battery's got to be pretty low. I wouldn't say they're that low. They're not doing well, but oh, wrong thing. Inventory. Reactor. It's got 7. That's got 7. We'll be all right for a little bit. Okay. All right. I need to get oxygen, and then somehow I've got to get that to my other one. I guess I'll use my forklift and fly it over to the other pad. Okay. Alright, cool. 2.25. Alright. What is that? Has it got a ship in the ship? Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit! It's a welding drone! Fuck you, welding drone! Damn it! Where are the rest of them? Come on, 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 come on! Remember when I said there's hazards around? Well then. Bye, gyro. You know what I could maybe do is use this to turn this into a regular drone, not a welding drone. It's already got a gun on it. Of course, I killed most of the thrusters. I didn't mean to. I was just trying to turn them off, but he's trying to kill me. All right. Can I see the gyro? Is it still around? Or did it float off into oblivion? Well, that made me pucker a little bit, I'm not gonna lie. Alright, so there's one there, Oh man, it's got so much good stuff. Like, this is an amazing find. That's gonna be a bitch to move. And that was not only hysterical, but awesome at the same time. I'm not mad about it. It was cool. What other fucking surprise is this thing? Yeah, aha, yeah, screw you, buddy. How many's it got in this thing? There's another one right there. You little shit. Am I shooting the thing in front of it, or am I shooting the camera? I can't tell. Trying to knock out the camera, because without the camera, I can't see what it's doing. Son of a bitch. Now I gotta fight another one? Ooh, I got an idea. Can I block him in? Do I have any metal on me? I wonder if I can block him in. He's right there. Okay, let's do it like this. This isn't the best thing ever, but it should buy me enough time to try to deal with him. Is that a bunch of stack of solar panels? Uh-huh. Might just be worth my time to just not mess with him, just block him in so he can't go anywhere. Can't float away. And then just not mess with him until I get back, where it's easier to fight him. I think that's the plan. What is this? Oh, okay. Alright, so we got him locked down. Is this going to lose me rep if I mess with this, or should I just bump it out of the way? No, it isn't. Okay, good. Alright, so we have that thruster to deal with. We get that dude locked down, I hope. Hopefully he won't activate just because. I have to hack something on this, though. I gotta find something to hack. Those aren't gonna work. Oh yeah, the no, can't. I'm not gonna hack the battery. The uh-huh. I see him active pulsing in there. Where's the? Or am I thinking a different ship? Isn't this the one that had the cryo chamber? Or is that the other one? Probably the other one. Oh no, it's right here. No! Kill me. You suck. Air vent. Maybe I can do the air vent. Let's do it with this one. Yeah, I have a feeling I was hitting the thing in front of it. Okay, here, let's save this real quick, because I have no idea how heavy this is. This ship is huge. I also need to check something. No warhead. There's an ore detector! Oh my god! It's exactly what we needed. This, I love this thing. I love it. There's a med bay too. I love it. A few hydrant. Not a lot, but a few. Incomplete. Perfect. Control C cryo. Man, there's several cryo chambers. Okay, now. Ooh-wee. Ooh-wee. Get out of this thing before it kills us. Alright, did it bump into that? It's kind of moving. Let's get up here and push that down a little bit so it doesn't run into the other aileron. Nacelle, whatever. It's 500k or 300k. It's not that heavy. Let's get it the hell away from that thing, though. All right. Yep, that's what we're gonna do. Beep 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 beep. So we now, once I get it back, we'll have 2 drones. Exactly what someone was telling me the other day, Stunner, I think, that I should get drones to protect this thing. They're small enough too. They might fit in this hangar if I extend it a little bit. It's not quite big enough. Yep, that's right. Why am I shaking so much? It's just this is shaking that much. Bro, are you okay? Alright. Let's see, how do I want to attach that to the thing? Probably just like it is on this side over here, which means I'll just go right up top. Yeah, it was shaking for me too. I don't know what's going on. Is it that 1.34 kilometer? I think that's the small, the gyro. I do have both reactors on, so that could be it. I got all my generation on. Solar's going, both engines are going, and both reactors. Oh shit, this is a station 2. How do I do that? What the hell do I hack on this? Oh, I know what I can do. Control panel. Yeah, it's a little heavy. It's not too bad though. All right, gyros. This one nacelle is as big as a ship. Pretty cool. I mean, now that I'm looking at it, okay, it's not that big, but still, it's not small. It does kind of look like a transformer. Yeah. Because the arms. 4 arms. Yep. Sure does. Alright, let's put this up some. Try to save some of my view. We are... Oh, man. I did not do a very good job with that. Okay. Meow. Turn extra gyros off. don't bump my head. I need to redo this thing to be, I don't know, something different. It's just a little too small. It was an afterthought. I was just going to dock this inside the middle, up front, you know, where I have it all protected and everything. Originally, that's what I was going to do. At some point, I decided against that. I don't remember why. And we've got lock, recharge, 6. I'm gonna leave it like that. What if I help if I hit save first? There you go. That works. You never know what Clang's gonna do when you try to lock something that's connected via connectors and stuff. But the whole thing is shaking. I think it's just because I got a bunch of different stuff going. It could also be... yeah, I could. If I can figure out all that stuff. It could also be the fact that we have a loose drone down there. I mean, that's entirely possible. Because we have a full-ass entity, AI entity down there just chilling. Alright, I'm gonna overshoot it a little bit so we don't hit Atmo. Shit. Okay, that didn't work. Hey, 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 hey! Hey, hey, hey! Are you still moving? That's why. Alright, let's try to deal with this. Stop cutting! Yeah, 2 can cut, buddy. 2 can cut. Uh-huh, that's right. More than 1 person can cut, mister. That's the strongest camera ever built. I really wish I had knocked out the small thrusters, though. I didn't have much choice. Had to kill it. He didn't just break free, he just like, F you, bro. Man. Half tempted to go back on the save, but... Excusez-moi? Alright, what happens if I bring this thing out? I need to disable this on both of them. I need to disable the reactors. I don't want them running. Because they're sitting there just using that whatever, which probably only has 1 in it, that you usually do. But it's sitting there using it, and I don't want them using it. Ah, that's what it is. It's right there. Sensor. Okay, where's my ship? There we are. Slow your roll, mister. Slow your roll. At the very least, this will help me figure out how to build one of these. Because it's going to give me... It's a blueprint. It's right here in front of my face. I can see exactly what... Why won't you turn? Huh? It's weird. It would not let me turn it. All I have to do is have the thrusters to do it. Now, if I can, with that programmable block, if it will let me project and then actually build my small miner, which is a little bit bigger version of that guy, it's sweet, man. It is so cool looking. It's absolutely beautiful. I spent a long time on building it. Like, I built it stream after stream after stream after stream. I don't know if the gyro was... Oh, yeah, okay. Point. Is the gyro on this? Yes, the gyro... No, that's the reactor. Maybe that's why... I bet that's why it got effed, because the gyro got knocked out of it or something. And that's why it couldn't fly. It was just stuck. Does that mean there's a gyro floating in here? Is that what that is? That's what those are. Airtight hangar doors. Okay. I don't see anything. That's okay. I've got a small handful of extra gyros. Not a lot, but I got a few. Okay. Let's go and mosey on homeward, weighing 800 kilos more than when we came here. At least we saved it, most of it. If I can get those large, small grid hydro or ion thrusters from projecting my other ship, I will trade them out on that guy, my planetary ship, with the small ions that I have, and I'll just put those on the drone. The two that I nuked on accident on the drone. Of course, I don't have a place to put most of this stuff. Looks like I need to grind more ships down, huh? But this is the first time with this ship we've got all 4 items. That's cool. It was what it was built for. It was built to go out into just wherever and bring home up to 4 large ships or stations, and that's what we're doing. So I'm happy with it. Just needs more power now. More thrust. Oh, you know what? Reactor. Let's turn the reactors back off. I'll leave the engines on for a little bit. How are the batteries doing? Oh shit, engines are being turned off. Screw that shit. With the engines, the solar, and the reactors, it gains power fast. But this is an absolute score, man. We have so many of the small, large grid hydrogen thrusters. We've got that projector, which is absolute gold right there. I don't like where that cluster is. Let's reset our pull-in speed, or pull-in distance here. The two big hydrogen thrusters, meh. I mean, that is cool and all. We got another 15 million liters of hydrogen. Okay, let's do like a... Let's do like that. And then the two drones. So it's one hell of a score. And yes, I do have to get to grinding. Now that I've found out that, well, again, this is something I think I'm correct. Each grid, each ship, has a maximum rep capacity of 1,000. And the Valacrucis or Murikaz, whatever it is, the red ship that has the sci-fi thrusters, I've already exceeded it. I get no more rep from it. I still get rep from the Donzella. So when we get back, I'll get my 100 real quick, and then we'll start putting stuff away, and then I'll have to grind down the red ship to find, because I'm just going to have to let this ship sit there hovering for a little bit. I'll turn off the big boys, so they're not using battery. I've got one spot left. I think I'm going to put the other station on that spot. I want to find out what this ship is called, because I want to look it up. Every ship that's in the game has a representation. So if you, I'm not 100% positive that all of them are in the workshop, but I think they all are. If not, I believe they're on the wiki, and then we can look it up and see what the ship was. I'm probably not going to restore it, but we can at least see what it is. I feel kind of sad a little that our asteroid is that big and there's nothing. There's no ore of any kind. Now, once I get... Now that we have a large ore detector somewhere, once we get all that going, we might be able to find it, because of the range is much larger. We might be able to find something. But it just feels weird that it's that large and there's nothing. I mean, that's fair. Dead rock. Now, normally a rock that big, it's still valuable because of the actual stone. But on this scenario, stone's disabled. The only thing stone will give you is gravel. But gravel is only used to make reactor components, I think, and we can't make reactor components. So gravel is literally useless. Which means stone is completely useless on this playthrough. Alright, so I'm on the other side there. I can see just a bit poking out. Getting all pokey over there on the side. Alright, so I need to go up and over. About like yonder, and then scooch it up a little bit. This is not going to be easy to do the way this camera is. Hey, camera. Let's save it. I'm docking another station with my station right next to a station. And another station. Because there's a station on the dock on the other side of this station and a station right next to it, to the station I'm going to dock station. That's right. Dude, you know what would be amazing for this? Battle bots. Digging wars. I don't know if someone's done it. Someone's probably created battle bots for this. And I think that would be awesome. Got it. Okay. One off. Pull down. And move away. Let's right ourselves. I got an idea. I'll do it the way I used to do it. If the shoe fits, maybe. It's got a piece that sticks out. Damn it, with these guys with their antennas. They love their antennas, damn it. If you wanted it, you should have put a ring on it. Well, in my case, I'm going to put a shoe on it. The camera is not my friend in this, though. Alright. Let's go put a shoe on it. I'm going to put a shoe on it, and I'm going to stick this shoe right up that dude's back parts. Ah, damn it. It would have to be like that, wouldn't it? Can I put a shoe directly on this? No. Ah, but I can put it on a merge block. Okay, I'll take it. I'm not going to complain about that. I should have put it sideways, though. Would have been easier. Let's get rid of some like this superfluous crap sticking out. There you go. Now we get a nice flat surface to stick it to. I really like the look at the front of the ship. I realize that these, what are they called? Beam blocks. I realize that they have almost no hit points. I just think it looks cool. It looks like a bit, you know, a closed fist, like Knuckles. I think it just kind of, yeah, just, I don't know, it looks nice. I still haven't even bothered to paint this ship yet. Coming to punch you out, that's right. Okay, how am I? I'm just pretty good. Down a little bit. And here's where I gotta be careful. I don't want to hit it hard, I just want to touch it. Just get a little touchy with it. And there it is. Nope, 3. No, damn it! Oh good, I recaptured it. I let loose the wrong thing, but it recaptured it. Alright, well, now we just check to make sure that it did lock. This is the way I had to do it in my other when I just had too many ships. I was just shoeing them together. Put one boot on another one's butt and put them together. Because it works. Yeah, right? Well, I got lucky because I always leave my my Big Mag plates on auto lock. So that's... Oh yeah, I forgot. I got hurt when he tried to eat me with his grinder. I'm thinking of Firefly. He killed me, Mal. He killed me with a sword. How weird is that? But instead, he killed me, Mal. He killed me with a grinder. How weird is that? Alright, let's go get enough mats to make one of these. That'll allow us to put one more part. I'll put that engine part on this, because I'm not going to need that anytime soon. I need those little guys, but I don't need this big boy. And I'm putting on a ship that actually has one of these also. If it'll let me attach it to the back, because I've never tried that before. Probably won't, but we'll see. Nope. It's like, screw you, pal. Even the lip? That's a little weird. You'd think it'd let me do it to the lip of it. Okay. The side. Let's do it this way then. And then we'll leave that ship on mine until I take out the red ship, and then we'll just dock it to there. And I'm guessing I'm gonna have to. Oh no, I might be able to squeeze it in there. Maybe. Oh yeah. No, we're good. Let's get up the right height. Got it. Alright, so what I'm going to do is we're going to just kind of park this right there, kind of. Oh man, I'm awful close to those ships. We are going to park it so that I can get some sun on this. Go a little bit advanced of this daytime so I can get some juice. Like that, and we're a little advanced so we get sun for a little while. We're going to turn off hydro. Or I mean the big we'll leave hydro on for now just to keep us hovering. And the ions, that way we stay hovering right here for now. And yeah, let's go down there and put our stuff up, and then we got to get to grinding. We got to get a ship off my dock. The good thing is I don't have a heck of a lot left because I was playing the on and off game for rep earlier, so I was able to get quite a bit. Now let's get some rep from this real quick so we can get our timer going. So I liked the concept, but I kept having to dig underneath them to get to it to do anything, and it was driving me crazy. It was an interesting idea that it just either I didn't implement it very well, or I don't know. I just didn't like it as much as maybe I thought I would like it in my head. What I saw in my head versus what was reality was two different things. I guess maybe there's another reason too. Now that we have a whole entire other station, we have two of them now, that I'm going to be putting out here, this didn't need to be the, quote, office of the workers for the salvage side anymore. And now it's just going to be so it's going to be sectors. You've got your personnel down there, the office workers. Here to here is all your industrial. Here to here's all your smaller items. So 1x2 blocks, 1x1 blocks. Large items, of course this is all mostly a large grid. Then you have your living quarters. And then I don't know what I'm going to do with that. Maybe it'll be another one for large items. And then I don't know if we're going to do anything with the rock. I don't know. Just try to do some RP with it to make it interesting. It's always fun when you can do a little bit more than just the bare minimum with something. Did I brick this yet? I did. And I feel like giving it a story then gives you reasons to be more creative and do more things with it. If there's a story to it. If there's a reason why apparently you're not set to auto lock. Okay, well, let me oh, it's incomplete. Well, never mind. I hit the wrong button. We're going to go to the other side then, buddy. Because I don't have a thing there. But yeah, I feel like it helps you to be more creative. And I bet you this is... let's do this one, because I'm pretty sure I put this one back on auto lock. I gotta add a bunch more of these damn things. Okay, and I bet this isn't because this was the battery. Yep. Alright, let's get the mats to put a bunch of these things out because I'm going to need a bunch more to finish that, getting rid of that ship. Okay. I see a gyro decided to F off. And decide, screw you, pal. I don't need to be connected to this. I see a lot of things are sinking into the... What is going on? Stay, little turd. Gyros are the bane of my existence. Actually, parking shouldn't make any difference because this is a full-on station now. It cannot move unless I break it with something. Fly a ship through it, because I've never done that before. Nope, never. It's never happened. And chat definitely didn't see it happen live. Not ever. I got enough for one more. Well, it means I can just finish this one, yeah? There we go. Alright, back to work. Never happened, never not on video. It's definitely not on video, and I'm sure nobody clipped it. Actually, I don't know if anybody clipped it. Oh yeah, no, it was 100% did I do that moment. Absolutely 100%. Kill me, I can't believe I just did that. And I ran into it. It was a funny thing, I wasn't going very fast. But that's kind of irrelevant when your ship weighs 2.2 million kilos. Fast is somewhat irrelevant. I'm on the wrong... Is somewhat irrelevant at that point. Because you have a lot of power behind all that weight. And I hit, so I was coming into dock, I was at near the bottom, and I wasn't quite down far enough, and I hit the solar panel tower, broke 2 solar panels, they just vanished. They didn't get damaged, they disappeared. I disappeared 2 solar panels. And broke a bunch of the scaffolding that I made to hold them, even though, you know we don't need all that stuff, but I think it looks better. I think it looks more realistic. Yeah, we're saying realistic in a video game, but you know, words. You know, it's like having the extra anchor back there. Of course you don't need to have extra anchor against the voxel, but why not? It looks better, and gives you that plausibility that it would survive the stresses of attaching multiple hundreds of thousands of kilos worth of ships to these plates now and again. Yeah, more realistic in a fake video game. I mean, the video game's real, but in a video game on fake space. Let's get some juice before we go back. Yeah, and with all this stuff now, we can renovate a lot. Like, I'll be able to renovate my small ship. I mean, I had the parts already, but still, be able to do that. I'll be able to, man, I just thought about something that'd be cool. What if we had a spot somewhere around here that went down, like maybe a Concorde in the middle? It goes down, and underneath this is a hangar that faces outward towards the planet for like smaller ships. Dude, I think that would be cool. I'm gonna have to do that now. Yep, we're gonna have to do that now. Now that I said it, I open my mouth. I gotta do it. I hate it when batteries are attached to other things. It makes it so hard to do anything with any of it. Okay, now this is going to be a problem. Now that this is loose, just removing things from that stack is going to cause this to move a little bit. Okay, let's try not to touch anything, try to get rid of as much mass as possible. So when it does move, hopefully grabbing ants is going to work. That thing's full. Moving a full oxygen tank is not fun. Damn it, I almost ran into it too. One way or the other, we'll get rid of plenty of the mass. Okay. So that's free now. If I move it without touching anything, that's a heck of a lot of mass I can get rid of. Same with that. Let's pull this battery upwards so it doesn't touch anything. Ooh, do I have enough to do? Let's go ahead right now and get what we need to plate that right onto our station. I don't care if this station ends up having 50 batteries on it. I'll end up having 5 or 6 megawatts worth of solar once I'm done, so. And who knows, maybe end up having oh, I don't know. Maybe I'll end up having a reactor as well. If I can find a reliable source of uranium, I could definitely put engines on this, because I can get all the ice I want at any time I want. I just gotta go get it. So I could certainly put engines on these and then have gobs and gobs and gobs of power generation that way. Okay, I can't tell if this shit's moving or if it's just how it was. Okay, so I want this. I'll just grab it from this side so it'll be easier. And spin it. Okay. Go up here, so hopefully when I grab it, it doesn't touch anything. Okay. Oh, nice. I got back to green with them by getting my 100 points. That means all the grinding I did earlier didn't do much as far as rep loss. That's good. That's kind of how I want it to go. I want it to go where the rep I lose while I'm out is minimal enough that when I can grab a couple things like I did. I grabbed 3 different things, a station and 2 ships, all SPRT, while not losing enough rep for them to go red with me again. Yeah. And it's a good way to do it. I like that way. I'm shocked this battery right here hasn't been blown out. It's the only battery that has any real amount of power. All the rest of them are at like anywhere from 60k to like 110k or something like that. That one's the only one that's basically full. But it stays basically full because I have 3 megawatts of solar, so it just keeps filling it repeatedly. I mean, reasonably balanced. I am cheesing it a little, of course, by doing what I'm doing, but reasonably balanced. Okay. I have so many ions, I don't care, and I would really rather just make this go away so I don't have to try to pull it off of a battery that I don't have access to. So let's just do that. Alright, so once again, we'll do the same thing. And what I'm going to do on both sides, there's the reason there's no mag plates over there. On both sides of the industrial quarter, whatever we're going to call it, however we're going to name them, is going to be batteries the whole length between the mag plates. And then I'm going to put grating over that with rails. So we'll have railing that goes over it. And that way, you could think of it like this. It's a way for maintenance to look down at the batteries and inspect them. They could pull up a grate and check on the battery health, you know, and do their whatever they do and then go back to work. I think that's a reasonable look, and I think it will actually... It fits well with a story. So if we do this, we go to that. Let's get a couple of these. And let's pick the correct one. Okay, so first off, I need that here. No. There. Like that. And that way we have a function for these batteries. They extend out the deck, but because they're a block narrow of the mag plate, they're not going to get damaged. Then later on, what I would do, I'm already on that. I would do this later on. In fact, I'll go ahead and see 1, 2, 3 of them right now. Let's go ahead and do it. Because why not? And then I need to turn my ship to get the batteries going again. Solar. Scarlet Sage, how's it going? And I appreciate the sub. Thank you very much. We are beautifying the station because why not? Why not make it sexy and do some cool things with it, right? Yeah, so see, that looks cool. We can have the batteries with some protection from flying debris, you know, when I smash into the station and whatnot. And they have these guys that the maintenance would pick up and test the batteries right there, you know, the alkaline, all that stuff. I like doing a little bit of pretty, right? You gotta have some RP going on, or what's the point of it? I got attacked, Scarlet. These damn drones tried to eat me. I mean, this one literally did. I lost like 30 health because he came after me as soon as I got near the ship. Well, it was funny too because we were just talking about it. I don't know, 5 minutes before that, someone was asking, "Oh, you mean there's dangers in space?" And I'm like, "Oh yeah, there's dangers in space." And I didn't have a specific antidote at that time. And then I found this ship that's still attached here that just happened to have 2 defensive drones in it. And they attacked me when I got near it. I was like, well, foot meet mouth. I didn't quite get deaded. No, they weren't able to murder stab me, but they tried. I think I was lucky that I was in a position that I already had my grinder out. Otherwise, I would have been like, oh shit. Yeah, I got a little high pitch. Yeah, no, yeah, it was a... And they didn't shoot at me, so that was good. If they... I don't think they have any ammo in it. If they... Oh, damn, that's awful close. If they'd had any ammo, because they both have a Gatling gun on, I would have died. There's no way I would have survived that. I was at point blank range. Like, they would have outright murdered me. Yep, they literally ate my face. No figuring about it, they ate my face. And it was amusing. And a little nerve-wracking. But fun. I went out with my big ship and I actually filled it this time. It was the first time since I built that I had things attached to all four sides. So I used it to its full potential today, and I was pretty proud of that. Enjoyed it quite a lot. How was your stream? Or your day if you didn't stream? I don't always catch everybody. I try to pop in anytime I see anybody that streams, just to at least say hello for a little bit, bump up their av and all that. Well, that's fair. Okay, let's see what else I want to get rid of here. That's a nightmare to move, and I'm definitely not moving them together. That's a fact. I could move two of these together, though. Alright, let's do it like this. Let's take out all the middle, and let's move them as pairs. Well, I'm sorry you're having a rough day, and hopefully I can cheer you up. I mean, it would have been better had you seen me get run after with saw blades in my ass. Mostly my face, actually, if I'm being honest. It was in my face. They tried to eat my face. I think that would have been quite cheery. I'll try my best to remember when I download the VOD. I will make a short out of it or something. What not to do when you go up to a a random ship you're not familiar with. Yeah, it's never fun when you have a shit day. No, sort of. That one. Ugh. I keep hoping that I catch Wix's moving that damn crane. Because as a person who has moved a crane and I flew it back, I know damn well the reality of what he's getting himself into. And I can tell you, at the very least, it's going to be one hell of a spectacle. I pretty much know what he's going to build. He said he's keeping it a secret. I can pretty much tell you what he's going to build. Yeah, maybe I don't know the exact details or not, but it's going to be 5x5 wheels, 6 or 8 if he can find enough. I'm assuming he's going to have some kind of a low-level connection point, because he's going to build it just around the base and then chop off the, the bottom or something. And the problem he's going to have is the tippy. Like, okay, so imagine, all right, there's your crane, right? You got all this weight up there, but it's not just there. It runs out this way and it runs out the back. And in comparison, size-wise, you have wheels that are that small attached down here. and you're moving something that's that long, it's gonna be it is gonna be epic in how amusing the whole thing's gonna be, because I'm looking forward to it. But oh man, talk about knuckle biting. So I actually, wow, you're giving it 50 whole feet. I think it's going to tip over when he first moves it. So did you see when he first had his excavator and he only had the 1x1 wheels on it? Because it kind of looked like tracks, you know? The moment he touched forward, it went chong chong. it was like what's that little teeter-totter toy that goes forward and back and sits on water usually? That's what it looked like, and that's what's going to happen to him. It's going to go brong brong, and it's I think it's going to fall over as soon as he moves. It one way, backwards, forwards, I don't know, but I think it's just going to tip immediately. And if he builds the wheels really far forward, really far back, how does he get over a hill? Right? Like, if he does that to balance, then how does he get over hills? So it's like, yeah. And I've not only flown that back, I've flown a 3-section raised railroad back with 3 cars on it. It weighed 171,000 kilos, and I flew it back with my flyer. And that thing oh my god, talk about knuckle biter the whole way home. Oh my god, it was the worst experience I had. And I only had to go like 8 or 11, it's probably the same distance he's got to go. And I'm sitting there doing this on stream, and as I'm going down, it was the funniest thing. I'm sitting there flying this thing, and it wouldn't stay up, so I had to keep pulsing the spacebar to keep the thing from just crashing out. And I was hovering over my key that had the button for it that I was hooked to. I'm like, I'll drop this shit. I will drop it before I eat shit and lose my whole ship, right? And people were laughing. So I'm flying, and then there's like, someone's like, oh, I see it. I see another race railway. You gonna pick that one up? I'm like, F you, pal. I could barely keep that thing in the air. And then when I got it back, just trying, because you know it's just as long, and I'm sitting there and it's swaying back and forth, and I'm trying to just set it down on the ground. Oh god, it was so horrible. But it was an experience, and I'm not saying I regret doing it. I'm saying I'll never do it again. The only thing I never really did get when I was on Satreus, so I was on the planet for like 150 hours when I first went up into space. Then I went back and forth multiple times as I was building the base up there. So at 170, that's when I was just basically, I'm permanent in space now. I never found the bar. Wix has already found one, and Stunner found one also, but I never found it. What's up, Cyborg? And I never found the one that Stunner found just recently, which is, it said listening post, but it said SPRT, and the damn thing had Factorum parts in it. It didn't have any equipment, but it had the parts. And I'm like, well, what's that about? How the hell did you find it? Was a whole station. Well, hopefully it's another easy day like the last one. I think you said yesterday was an easy day for you. So yeah, I had found pretty much everything on Satreus that, you know, that I had ever seen Splitsy find or any of that stuff, but I never found the bar. It was really weird that it just never spawned for me. Okay, sir, can you stop? I want to put you away. I'm giving you a new home, sir. Thank you. Now I just gotta find up and down. There it is. I found a ship, a derelict ship cyborg that tried to kill me. And I don't mean guns. 2 drones came out like little wasps and tried to eat my face off with grinders. Oh, that's going to be a bad day. No, no. No, sir. And now I have those drones. Ugh. Here, I'll type it in there. Let me pull up my other Twitch so I can get his exact name. Okay. I don't know if it'll do it correctly if I do it this way, but try that. He's also doing Scrapyard Survival. He's just not doing it on Satreus. His is on Pertum, and he uses a little bit different rules. He does some of the things I do, like the color palette, only uses items that he finds, that kind of stuff. But he uses a few mods. I use nothing that hey, what's going on here, bro? I use nothing that the scenario doesn't provide except for the speed mod that gets you up to 300 meters a second with your ship. Because, let me tell you, 3.5 million kilometers is how, you're welcome, how far I flew from Satreus to get here to try to find stations that sold ships that, of course, I didn't find, but we'll get there. I mean, we are getting there. We've got 4 stations now. Three stations now. Oh, I gotta move my ship. And a whole bunch of other stuff that will help us in our endeavor. That projector. Oh, Cyborg, I found a projector. It's in that ship that tried to kill me. These little drones, the little bastards, came out and ate my face. So I'm hoping that projector will allow me to project one of my, well, that's not too bad. One of my, what is it called? Survival ships, the small survival ships that I made. I'm not going to do anything that has jump drives or anything, because I think that's cheating. I don't have any with jump drives in it anyway, so it wouldn't matter. Ugh. Get up there. Get that juice. Alright, now we get more juice. Are you done moving? Okay. Yeah, I've never used a projector, but I'm excited. Sort of, Demisem. The reason, so what I do with these 7, and keep in mind, I have to find the solar panels. I can't make these. I can't make the solar cells either. So I have to find them complete. This is 1.18 megawatts. I just usually figure it as a megawatt. If I point that directly at the sun, I'm getting a megawatt. But then if I had some on the top, yeah, I mean, yeah, they might pull a little bit. I think it's better to have them on the station getting a lot more juice to fill up these batteries, and then I can just suck the batteries dry. Every now and again. Like, every other stream or something. And that's also something I don't have to worry about. It gets weird with the camera. When you have anything on top of your ship, and you're trying to look through the camera to do this, move around, your camera doesn't like it. So I try not to do anything on the top, anywhere near where my cockpit is, just for that reason. Alright, you're just going to be on fire. Screw you, pal. Screw you. No, don't punch me in the face. And I am not saying that because I think it's a bad idea. It's definitely an idea that has some merit, because it'll still trickle some more in, even if I'm pointing directly at it. I just feel like the station charging the station batteries is a little bit more reasonable use for it. And my station doesn't get shot at, my ship does. I do have a little bit of backup solar cells, but I don't have much. I have enough to do 2 panels. Three automated gilded pallet stackers to do maintenance on. Well, there you go. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Get off of there. Alright, so that's that side done. Oh, you know what? We should check to see if it's time to get us more rep. I don't think so, but let's check. I was wrong. It's time for more rep. Gotta get rid of this ship anyway. Alright, we're done. Oh, I'm not done with the mag plates over here. I missed one. Right there. Nice. Oh, I need to turn this one back on. Another thing I kind of want to do, either with that station, meaning as that station, or something else. This portion over here where we put the station at, I want a huge glass atrium, like a very large glass atrium, multiple stories high, 2, 3, 4 stories high, just as a spectacle, right? You've got this huge thing, because that station has these. It has 3 of them. One's incomplete, but I have the materials for it. So I could put 4 of these on there and have all the oxygen it ever needs. And I've got 6 oxygen tanks in the bottom of this anyway. And, you know, think of it like, okay, I know it's an oxygen farm, but you could think of it as this is your food growing. So I could put those inside the station as like it's part of your you see the old, like the 1950s and 60s sci-fi images where they would have that station, they have these huge growing domes, right? You'd have like 4 or 5 petals of growing domes around a central structure, that kind of thing. And I think that it's going to require an absolute metric ton of glass, but I think it would look really cool. And then doing something with the solar along those lines. I think that's kind of the way I want to do that. All right, I forgot about these. These suck. It's a brick of 4 of them in a weird configuration. All right, so these guys are loose and they're gonna be heavy. I have 1 on that side. Ooh, man, moving 4 is not going to be fun. I don't even know if I can move 4. Let's find out. Let's go really, really slow. Yeah, no shit, slow and easy. That's not even a joke. Maybe it is. That is the joke, maybe. Because if this thing gets out of my hands, it's a missile. It's a missile and it's going to something. I don't know what it's going to hit, but it's definitely going to get there. Yeah, I should be able to use that other mag plate. Some of it will stick down, but it won't cover the solar panels, so we'll be alright. So far, so good. I mean, it's heavy. I don't know how well it's going to turn, but getting there. That oxygen needs to go... Ooh! I could put that oxygen on the miner, the large grid miner. Okay. Which way is the correct? It's this, and it's going to take a minute. Yes, all the shorts of things blowing up. I've actually got really good at not crashing my ships because I crashed my ships so many times early on that I just learned not to do that kind of thing. Mostly, not 100%, but mostly. It was the crashing into the station the other day that hurt my ego pretty good. It was not a proud moment, that's for sure. Nice. All right. The problem is the other one has to go to the other side. Screw that. I'm going to put it right here. I'm going to move this to the other side. That will be so much easier. Yeah. Slow clap. 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 So much crap on fire here. Okay, let's go turn this back on. We can put that there. Then the only thing left, I think, is that gyro, and we will be done with this, and then I can dock that deal, and we'll be good. I'm going to go move my ship again. Those private sales are decent. They have 6 solar panels, but it's not worth pissing off one of the neutral factions just to get 6 solar cells. There is another ship. There's 2. There's the business shipment gives you 12 solar panels, and I can never remember the name of the third one that gives like 32 solar panels. That's the one I always want. I could really give a crap about the other ones. Long as I get that big boy with 32 solar panels, oh man. I like that. There we go. Now we got a megawatt again. The gup. That raider's like, man, I ain't leaving. You're gonna have to come get me. I don't want you. You can just stay right there, bud. Alright, where's the damn station? Oh, it's over there. We... full. Oh, and I'm almost full too, so let's do that. We have 1,400 glass. I think we should be okay to retrofit that station to have just a crap load of glass. It already has some glass. And I'm just talking about like raising the roof and like all glass. do. Yeah, no, that's about right. You're right. But that, I mean, that's the whole point of this style of playthrough is the ships don't end. It's just a never-ending cycle of trying to improve yourself with scrap, with trash, with somebody else's trash, a derelict ship that can't do anything because it's stuck in space with no power, no fuel, no helm, whatever, doesn't matter. And you're trying to take any bits and pieces you can find, throw some duct tape and bubble gum on it, and make it work. And I think that's what I love so much about this kind of scenario is that. I don't know about the whole get rich part of it, but I agree with the trash to treasure. I mean, even in it, you could say an analog to real life. There's a lot of people that throw away stuff that to them no longer has any value, but to another person, maybe as the thing is, it doesn't have any value, but when they reuse, recycle, upscale, whatever, into something else, some other purpose in its life, then it has value. And I think that's it's an interesting way to live life. And I think maybe more of us might consider at least a little bit of that. It is hard to get away from living in modern society. I mean, look, I'm playing a video game. I'm on the internet, on a computer, you know, playing through Steam that's on servers, and it's tough to get a past modern tech and all that. But I think maybe some of the ways that things used to be done could benefit people today if we had the ability to slow down more, which we don't always. Not everybody does. I mean, look, Cyborg's running off to work. Some people have this thing and that thing, you know. Yeah, no, it's the same way. This is my job, although it doesn't pay very well right now. It still is my job, and I'm working on building a community of like-minded people that just want to play games to play games and not really sit and worry too much about, oh god, I have to play the Photom game, which currently is Monster Hunter. It's not that I think Monster Hunter is a bad game. I've watched the hell out of people playing it. It's just not my style of game. I haven't played the hack and slashers, which is kind of what it is, for a long time. And I feel like if I had picked it up, because it is the Photom and a crap load of people are playing it and a shitload of people are watching people stream it, yeah, I could have gotten a lot of new people on YouTube, a lot of new people on Twitch had I done that, but it wouldn't have been what I do, I guess is the way to say it. And then, am I really at that point building a community, or am I just online to build subs and follows to make money? Yes, I get it. You have to make money, you have to live. I get that part. But I'd rather have... I'd rather bounce off the station, apparently. Twice, apparently. I don't know how this works, I guess. There we go. I would rather build a community and take years longer to get to a point where it pays all my bills, which are very meager to begin with, than even worry for a day that, oh, I'm not taking all advantage of this, that, or whatever, so I feel like I'm the daily hustle. There's a lot of people that talk about that. What? You're not making your money make money, bro? You gotta have money to make your money make money. Your money doesn't just make money because you have money. You have to have a lot of money for your money to make you money. People are like, oh man, I'm hustling all the time. Yeah, and come to find out a lot of those people are doing illegal hustles all the time. doing a lot of illegal stuff, like the... I can't think of his name. I don't really care about their names anyway. That dude that was like so proud of the fact that he bought a $8,000 lighter and said, "We are not the same." Turns out he had scammed a whole bunch of people for like 2 years, and the FBI caught him, and you know, that kind of stuff. Honestly, I've never had a problem with not having too much money. Don't forget the have fun. Yeah, have fun, right? And I'm sure I would have fun playing a game like Monster Hunter. But it just, I have fun playing this, so why not play this? And yeah, I don't get as many people watching the stream, and I don't care. I'm enjoying it. Yeah, dude, when I watched the little clip about it, I think it was a tweet. $8,000 lighter, we are not the same. Like, yeah, we're not the same. I'm not an idiot. I wouldn't buy an $8,000 lighter. Like, really? That's your flex, bro? That you bought it? You spent $8,000 on a lighter? Now, granted, it turns out he was using other people's money that he had scammed, but you know. Okay, there we go. That's a better view. Alright, we're going to plug it into the large thruster, because I won't need that anytime soon. Yeah, I'm Twitch. I get a payout almost every month. Like, it'll be 2 months in a row. Then I'll miss it by like $13, and you know, then I'm like maybe the next month or what. It's whatever. And to be fair, I am a YouTuber that is now doing Twitch, so I do get paid more on YouTube. But that's what I am. I'm off my angle here. That's it right there. Yeah. But I'm doing Twitch because, well, YouTube pays shit. But also, I can't really do the same kinds of things. So, the stuff I can do on Twitch, where I'm just sitting here playing and doing goofy shit, you can't really do that on YouTube. I know YouTube Live. Well, YouTube Live pays crap. It is... And oftentimes, it's not even worth the trouble. It's like my community came together and holy shit. See, community. I will take community over, with the way I always say it, when I'm doing PRW, which is the Public Resource World for Enshrouded, and someone's talking about this, that, or whatever. Oh, so-and-so has a better thing of this or that. I'm like, man, community over competition. I don't care if someone puts out something better this, better that. I just want to do the best of what I can do for a thing, or that, quality over quantity. There you go. Although I do a lot of quantity just because that's just what I do. But that's not because I'm trying to push out videos, but I mean, I upload a video every single day to YouTube. But still, that's not because I'm trying to be like super edgelord, look at all my YouTube videos. It's just because that's what I've always done pretty much. Ever since I started it, I've always uploaded a YouTube video every day pretty much. Okay, what is going on with my... I'm like off in weird directions here and it's freaking me out. That looks correct, but this looks like I'm tipped. I don't know what's going on. No matter the hype, I always feel like I can relate to and watch. Well, and that's kind of my thing too. The streamers that I watch streamers that are... I mean, yeah, of course it's got to interest me, and I'm not going to watch someone streaming like Call of Duty or something like that, because I haven't played shit like that in a long time. Like, last time I played that stuff, I was like maybe 20. So, it's been a damn long time. I just don't play those kinds of games anymore. 5, 6, 2, and 4. Alright, no more powers being used. We're all Gucci. But yeah, the ones I follow ones that I find entertaining. I don't follow those And to be fair, I'm not saying this is a problem. I do not follow those YouTubers or Twitch streamers that are just basically girls with booba. You know, hey man, if I was attractive with booba, I would probably show it off too. I don't have those assets, but I follow people that play games I also like or entertain me. And I kind of have a weird sense of humor, sort of British dry humor, but lots of sarcasm. Oh yeah, I want to fix those because I really like the design of that now. Now that we did that one, that we did this one around the refinery, I really like the look of that. So let's go do the other ones while I'm thinking about it. Are you still locked? Why are you inside of it, you weirdo? Yeah, Scarlett, I'm 50, so I'm not exactly spring chicken by any stretch. I feel older, though, man. I messed up my back when I was 16 years old. I'm here to tell you right now, any of you that are watching that, whether you're young, old, or anywhere in between, when you have a coach or an instructor or something like that that's trying to teach you how to lift with your back, listen to exactly what they say. Don't be a young, dumb kid thinking, coach don't need to tell me how to lift. I know how to lift, because you do not know how to lift. And I have been, see it, 34 years I've had everything from a minor nuisance back pain to excruciating back pain. And it sucks because it's hard not to be a bitter person when you deal with pain for 3 decades, 3.5 decades. It's tough. And I can be a bit of an ass. You know, I'm not going to lie. I can be a prick when I think someone's being just stupid just to be stupid. I mean, thanks. I've never been one of those that chases age. I'm not like, oh my god, you think, oh my god. Like, if I didn't have a beard, I was all, clean cut shaving, people would think I was in, oh, what am I doing? Would think I was in my 30s. Like maybe 38 or something. Not like super young 30, but like around 38. And that's not really a babyface thing. I've never tanned. I do tan. I just don't go out and tan myself, so I don't have the leathery skin issue. I've never smoked in my life, and I've seen the difference between twins. I don't know if you've ever seen those. Oh yeah, one more to do. If you've ever seen those images where they show twins, one person that smoked their whole life, one person that didn't. And so I don't have those aging issues. I wouldn't say I've been too heavily stressed in my life. I've had stress, don't get me wrong. But it's not been one of those where... And thankfully for that, I can say I have privilege in the fact that I didn't grow up in a broken home. I didn't grow up in poverty. We were whatever middle class used to be, because we don't have that anymore. And so, I always had food on the table. I always had clothes. Yeah, they might have been from Goodwill or something, but I always had clothes. We always had something for dinner. It might have been chicken broth. And whatever my mom found in the kitchen cabinet to throw in the thing to eat, but we had something to eat, And so, yeah, I mean, I guess that's why. I don't know that I just read that 44 turn 70. I feel 70. I don't think I feel that age, but I definitely feel broken. Like, so my back goes in phases. It'll be enough that it's just the pain is present, but it doesn't really. I don't take any medication unless I have literally no choice. Because I hate medication. I don't want my body to build up tolerance. I watched my dad build up a tolerance to so much medication. They said if they had given it to a full-grown male elephant, it would have killed them instantly. because he had degenerative disc disease. And for anybody that knows what that is, your spinal column discs just go vanish, and you get fucked. I mean, like your life is debilitating pain for the rest of your life, however long that is. Doom Nymph, the nymph is here. The doom is here. Raiders amongst us. How was the Enshrouded fun? And Doom, by the way, I want to say I did that on purpose. It was not, oh, I don't know what to say, so I shouldn't say anything. I specifically left it open because it wouldn't be fair if I told you in advance to get your mind cooking, and then everybody else found out later. Because, let's be honest, there hasn't been that much response after my comment on Discord, you know? Like, I have one thumb up and like one heart, and that's it, and you responded. For surgery, I was bedridden for 18 months on pain meds and had to go to the hospital. Oh god. Oh. Yeah, it's one of those things. Enshrouded goes in phases, and I don't blame it, but you get a patch and everybody goes nuts for like 2 weeks. And then there's a lull until there's another patch, and everybody goes nuts for 2 weeks, and then there's a lull. And so I don't blame them, but it's one of those things where I want to have this so I can tell you the contest is going to be for the new NPC, the Lunar Festival NPC. What's her name? The one that's in the basement. I'm stuck on the thing. Whatever her name is. I can tell you it's going to be for her. That's all I'm going to say about it, because I have a very specific requirement that I want for this one. I figure she's new. I just tossed her down there in the basement. I'm like, yeah, Mylin, is that it maybe? It might be. I'm like, I'll just toss her in the basement. I kind of feel bad that I threw her in the basement, you know, but it works. It's good enough, and it's nearby all the other ones. Yeah, I'm aware you do, and I know which one it is. And I almost said something, but I'm not going to say anything. I didn't say anything. So, moving on from that topic, because I'm already giving away too much. What button did I just hit? I don't know what I just hit. Oh my god. Been getting radio frequency. Mediation, it helps tremendously. Wait a minute. So, okay, so like... Alright, see you later, Doom. So they put like a... Oh, okay, so the burning there, okay. So, and I'm assuming the burning the nerves is to help dull the pain? Demi Center, you talking about Enshrouded? AC current and kill them. Hey man, if it gets rid of the pain... I watched... Sorry. I watched my dad suffer for 20 years because of his accidents. He got rear-ended twice. The first one... So, degenerative disc disease is in the male side of my dad's family. So I probably will get it. What usually starts it is trauma to the back, which I did cause to myself. I fell off a ladder and my back... This was not what I did when I was younger. Oh, the character... It's the newest NPC for Enshrouded. They came with Update 5 for the Lunar Festival. Female, Asian female... older character. I can't think of her name though. But so the first accident started it, and then it just got worse. Then he got rear-ended again some years later. I don't know, 20 years or 10 years later or something, and that caused more. It had gotten so bad, so he had coral replacing some of his discs. He had titanium plates for one of them. They ground, I don't even know how this works, ground out part of his hip bone to make one of his discs, and etc. so forth, right? 13 surgeries, to the point that they couldn't go into his back anymore. There was too much scar tissue. Now, he passed a handful of years ago because his heart couldn't take it anymore, but I watched that shit, and unfortunately, it'll probably be me at some point. Just because of it running in the family, and I've already damaged my back. So, whatever. I do try to take things fairly, like, even and not mess with stuff too much, you know? Someone with nerves, they're important. Oh, they can't do it with the important nerves. Okay, I got you. They can do it with, like, the rando nerves that's like maybe the tip of your thumb or something, or but not like a nerve that has to do with maybe an organ or something like that. But hey, as long as it's helping you, Scarlett, I mean, shit. I've seen it, and I don't feel like my level of back pain is anything like what my dad ever dealt with, because I can still function. It was so bad for him that he basically couldn't function as a human. No rep yet. Nope, too early. So I don't really talk all that much about it or complain too much about it, because of the fact that I'm basically still functional. I do have to pay attention, though. If I overexert myself, I'm going to be eating shit later, man. Let me tell you. But I think as you get older, we could all say that about something in our life. Don't do dumb things or you're eating shit later. Whoa, that's not what I meant to do. Oh, wait, what time is it? We got 2:40. Let's do... let's finish this deck here. I can't grind anymore yet because we don't have the timer yet. So let's finish this deck. So one knee, but no organs could find. Keep. So in case workarounds. There we go. Alright. So we got that done. How do I want to do this thing? Because some kind of like sunken hanger I think would be amazing. But I can't do it on the central spine. So I'm thinking it needs to be like... Okay, let's take a look at this. So this is the central spine, and I want it to come in before that. That one stair thing is 2 blocks each, I believe. So it'd be this and this, and then that, and that, to get down to this level, which really isn't low enough. Could go 2 more. 2. That, and that. Okay, so let's get the mats for that weird staircase thing, the long one. This ramp. Well, technically I want the stair one, but yeah. Ooh, ramp might be better in this case. It might look better too. Oh, right. Mats, dummy. All right. As long as you don't play it in a Guitar Center. Man, they've had that song banned forever. Either that or it's just been a meme that they've had it banned forever. Let's get rid of this one here. Because I need block there for now. How do I want to do this? Because I want this whole underside to be a hangar of sorts. So I want to think about this. These are going to come off now that it's an actual station. I won't need those anymore. Well, doing the disco. Alright. Okay. I guess we'll go ahead and put it on here, and then I'll decide later how I want to do this. We'll just leave that like that. It's still... That would still... Even if I wiped out that, because I still need my services to run along here, it still wouldn't be deep enough. Yeah, I'm kind of thinking the ramp is not going to be good enough because it's too long to get where I need it. Like, it's so long. I mean, I like the slope, don't get me wrong, but it's so long to get the distance that I need it to go. I feel like it's putting it back too far versus if I did... If I did that, that would get down much quicker. Let's try. Let's see what we think. Okay, let's do. I could do a combination of this and the catwalks. Power plates? Huh? What about these? Steel plates? Oh, okay. Alright, let's see. We did this like you would have just a normal staircase. Let's see what this is going to be like here. Alright, so you come like this. You do your thing, you come down. We'd come down probably... So this right here would be services all the way. So I would have to come down at least one more. That's dumb that we can't connect them to each other. I should be able to connect that right to it. I should be able to snap right to it. I shouldn't have to have a block beneath this. I don't even know what I want to have. Probably that. Okay, fine. I see what you need, mister. Oh, fair enough. be like that. That'd be there. So what I'm going to do, we'll come down. We have to come down one more. Like that. Both sides. And then we come to a center portion, and then we can come down again, maybe. Alright, so let's look at this. We need to get that going. So you come down, and then we come to this. That. Would I do 2 stairs to 1? 1 seems awful short. I don't know, let's see what it looks like first. Then that. Yeah, I'm probably gonna do 2, but for right now I want to see. Okay. So if we do this, we come down. I think you would go down, because it still needs to go down further. I don't want the hangar to just be like too high. I want it 3 or 4 high here at this very end. This could still be here. Like, this could be the ceiling with your services that run across the ceiling. That's fine. That could be part of it. I'm also not saying it needs to be any kind of airtight. I'll probably just have doors open at all times. Like any of this is going to be airtight anyway. So, okay, so we did this. Then would we want this? Because I think we need to come. All right, let's take a look here. This right now we are essentially 1 block tall. 2 blocks including the ceiling that is not functional. So we need to go down more. That's kind of also the reason why I wanted to have something like this to break it up. But I could. You come down, you could have a landing. Oh, I got an idea. So you could have a landing where you come down and there's something right here, like a vending machine or something. And then it continues and a way to look down over, and then it continues forward, and maybe there's something under service here. So it means these are. Oh god, I'm so glad in SE2 that doesn't happen. This bullcrap where I just look funny at one of those things and it sends me off flying. That doesn't happen in SE2, and I'm so happy about that. Okay, so it would be outside, outside, inside, because we'd put something back there, and then we go back down again. So you come down, and of course you got your stuff, and right here we'll put something here like the vending machine, for example. You got a little vending machine. Stop down, you get a vending machine, go up. Or this is a sign, a vertical sign, welcome to so-and-so station or something like that. Welcome to DeLindsay station. Lunar Sat, I don't know, whatever. That could be something we could do. It could be a 2x1 right there that says that. Power replenishment station, sure. And then, nope, can't be 2x1 high because services are going to run across that. So never mind, that won't work. And then we got to go back down again. So I just need to get some block. Stair. We use those some more. Need 4 more. Then we need like that much. Yeah, that's probably good. Let's get some juice before we go back down. Okay, now. Right, but if I'm doing this, why would I have those? So, I've got to think about what I'm going to build in here. That would be... To do stairs, this would be... No, let's do something different. Let's do like a... We have to do something I can attach to. It has to be... Oh, you know what? What about these? I never use these things. I need the mats for them. No. Well, no. The reason you can't is if I put a block there just to be able to attach the stairs, and I remove that block, it's not like in Shrouded or some of those where the voxel just stays where it is. The voxel becomes unattached from the grid. Or, excuse me, detached from the grid if you do that. Scaffold ladder. Well, we definitely wouldn't have a ladder there. That's interesting. So maybe this would be this. Both sides. So this would be the floor, which would give us 3 blocks high to that point right there, that being a 4th block. I think 3 blocks high should be enough. Yeah, that thing weighs 6.3 million kilos and is loaded to the teeth with weapons. Absolutely bristling with weapons. So then this would be the floor. Yeah, I mean, it wouldn't hurt me because it's white, but I don't want to lose rep for the neutral factions. So now we have that. We can then put in this. Well, we can put in 1 level of it. We need more to get to the other level. So then that's going to need... It's going to be weird. I don't want to just put another one of those, because then you're going to have this like triangle section where you don't have anything. Doink. Okay, I know what I can do. Yeah, that's what I can do. And then... there we go. So that gets us our space, and then up under here what we'll do when we build it is up under here will be like a maintenance section. Yeah, so that'll work. And then we'll put right here, I'll put... Well, let me put this upside down. There it will, but not right here. I mean, there has to be more room back here anyway. Because there has to be a backside of this whole thing. So now it should let me, if I even have the mats for it. Which just means I can't put anything too high on that one. There. Not enough materials. So what this will do is it'll give me enough space. Go by this. Grab 2 of those. Let's go down here. So, 7. Whoa, 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 mister. Yeah, now let's see if I can squeeze this into that tight space. Probably should have thought about that when I started building. But that's okay, you know? We just roll with the punches. Yeah. It's for Clang Cola and Clang Coffee. Had to think of that other one. This is another item we can't build, so we have to find it in the world. And you can actually load it with the stuff, and it will dispense it. I don't think I'm going to be able to fit it without taking one of those stairs out, but we're going to try. Yeah, not a shot in hell. Yeah, in the... Damn it. In the game, these actually, if you go into a station, they cost money. Okay. So now, we have a functioning station. I can change what that image is if I want to. So right now it's vending machine GUI. I could change it to the weather. Whatever. Change it to just text. Welcome to blah blah blah. Custom stuff even. Okay. Well, I screwed that up. Let's put that back there. I don't want the other one anyway. Yeah, so they would come in, they would come up, they could stop, get themselves some coffee, come up to the station proper. Let's see, is that good enough space or would I want more? I think that's plenty. So let's do this. Okay, so now we have enough space, both sides to go down. How are we doing here? One more maybe? Okay, now we got one more there on each side. And we have...
Energy low.
Energy low. Thanks, Mom. Soup, Mom. Alright, Cyborg. Have a good job. Good day at work. Forgot the stuff I came up for. Oh, no. We need to go see if it's time to get some more rep. And we have something to turn back on to. Okay. Yeah, here. Alright, let's chew up this long piece. Rep farming. Alright, we got our 100. Nice. Get us a nice cushion for when we want to attack them. I'm really considering going down there and cratering that ship, just so it gets off of my screen. Okay. So now we have a maintenance section here in the back. We have what will be a pretty good distance for a... and you know what? Since we're going to build a hangar under it, we can get rid of all of this extra and just have the service corridor running down the middle. The services. Because there's something else... excuse me. There's something neat we can do with the services. We can put... Since we don't need to build anything up there, but we need the height for, you know, flying and stuff, what we can do... Come over here, give you an idea. So this kind of... So we can do the same thing as I did here. So I can put things around the services, probably this kind of stuff, to make it look like it's in conduit, if you will. And that will give it a very interesting look to it, but also protect it, like if I'm in here flying around and I accidentally bounce into it or something. And that allows us to get rid of all this extra. No, my beard's gray too. I feel that. I've had gray. My beard's been gray on the sides ever since I can remember. Long time. So I feel that. But I'm not giving up my beard, man. I like my beard. I've had it for more than a decade now, and I have no intention of giving it up. Okay. Yeah, I think it should be enclosed at this point. So from here forward, we'll have it enclosed. So it will actually be 4 tall, except for... except for the services in the middle. So since we have to have this middle channel, and then we can do this kind of... Well, there's another one that looks really good. I don't have any... do I have mats? I have mats. So this one works really well too. You can do this with it. If I can figure it out. There you go. So you can do this with it, and I gotta make sure I get the right type. So imagine you had stuff in the middle there. Do that. You can build what looks like a cage around it. You just don't finish it. You leave it just like that. And instead of finishing it, which would make it look like the image, and then it looks like it's got a fence or a cage around it. I learned that just because of, let's see, that one, I found that out in Frostbite, which is one of the scenarios that Keen put out as default. I think it was a DLC, but it's one of the base one. And I walked up to him like, I didn't know we had this fence. Pulled out either a grinder or whatever to look at it, because when you do that, you can see what the item is. You know, reinforced conveyor, ladder, beam block, right? And I looked at it, I'm like, oh, that's that thing. And I looked up what that thing was, and oh, that's that thing. That'll give us a much taller a much taller height for our... I think 4 blocks is definitely better. And then down here at this end, this is 5. Shit, we need it to be 6. Okay. Okay, so it's technically 3. Okay. Okay, alright, we can do it this way. I know I can do this. So, since it's... No, that doesn't work. Those are only 3. Yeah, it's 3 because it's that plus that. No, 7 doesn't work. I'll without telling you what I'm thinking, I have to show you so you understand. I'll show you here because the sun's back here. Ugh. Bounce into the damn thing. So they're called hangar doors, and I use them. You've seen me use them on my ship. So the problem with hangar doors is they are odds by themselves or evens together. So this 1 block turns into 3 blocks. It opens 2 blocks wide. That is really not that big of a space to have for a thing. So you usually use 2, and you'll run them however tall you need to run them, and you have them open up. The problem is if you use 2, you need 6 blocks. It has to be 6 blocks wide. That station is 5 blocks wide, the deck. So the other option is to go vertically one way or the other. But once again, you have to go 6. And, okay, now hang on. I think we can manage this. Okay. It's 4 tall, but we also have a deck, and we would have a bottom. That's 6. Okay, let's look at this here. So, door. We want the hangar with the window. Okay. Okay, well, I'm getting 2. That's all I get. Oh, the only problem is then I have to have even 1 more high. So what I was thinking is, since this is... It's 4 in the middle, so 5 is the floor, 6 is the roof. I can't make this against the roof. There has to be something above it. Whatever that something is that attaches to it. Because it doesn't attach to... Which is dumb. It should attach, but it doesn't. So if I have it just like this, and I have one at the bottom, that one at the bottom has to stick out. And then it only gives me 3 vertical height, which is fair because we only have 3 with the services piece. So we'll cover that. So either I can do it this way, have 2 up, have an extra lip at the bottom, I guess that's the way we do it. So it'd be 5 wide. And the way it would be here is you would have something like this. You turd. Come away. There we go. Now. And then you have a set of windows. And then you have to go 3 more blocks, but we only have now 2 blocks. So the floor would come all the way over here. Then there would have to be 1 block lower for the front lip, unless we made the top 1 block higher. But it's kind of okay to have this right here. And the reason I say that is because of the services. Is this center piece right here. You have 1 block running all the way down that for all of your stuff. Your conduit, your conveyors, all that stuff. So that could work like that, and then it would open top and bottom. Yeah, let's do that. That's fine. I don't know if I have enough motors to do all that, but let's go take a look. Oh, smarty smart. Yeah, because I don't have any guns on the bottom anywhere. Alright, let's get a bunch of metal, and we'll run that out. Let's get some juice. Ah, that's something I can do too. With a big ol' hanger down here, the sides, you have these big old walls at the sides. I can use that to dock the large grid moon miner that I will have. Good cup of Java. Get you that coffee. Coffee. Okay, so it takes up all 3 of those. We need to go down 1 more. I miscalculated. 1, 2, 3. I'm 1 a.m. Yeah, there's no way it's gonna allow me to take that many mats at once, but, you know, we'll get some of it. I tried all kinds of... Welcome back. I tried all kinds of different stream times when I first started doing streaming. And I tried daytime, like middle of the day on the weekend, right? Nobody gave a shit. But when I did late night, which I like late nights anyway, I spent my entire adult life managing movie theaters, so late nights are not a problem for me. I noticed I would get quite a bit of people. I mean, for my size, obviously, quite a bit of people starting around 11 p.m. and going up, and usually I have a decent amount of people when I stop around 1 or 2 in the morning or something like that. No modas. Why has we got no modas? Because we have no motors. Because I took them all. I built too much stuff. Production, lunar, assemble, 100 motors. Get to it. I don't have enough nickel to do 100 motors. Fine. Let's do like 15 motors. There, I got enough to do that. More viewers, better than less viewers. Alright, so we need lunar take that. A long time did the same thing, switched to early morning, midnight to 9 p.m. Okay, yeah. And you just... It depends on your niche, of course. I mean, there's no way around that. It always is going to depend on what you play and whether or not people are going to watch that in the time frame that you play. No worries, Scarlett. You, when you get to the sleepies, you have yourself a good evening. Okay, now let's connect this all up. Nope, wrong side. So this should come up and actually occlude the bottom of the lower... You dipshit. The bottom of the lower section should... What? How did I get it that wrong? Dang it! I messed that up. Hang on a second. 3. Yeah, I sure did. I can't have that. That's not going to work. I guess we're going down one more. Well, no, I wasn't counting that. I was expecting to come up to this point right here, which is the part of the door that doesn't move, which would have been 1 block lower, right? It's 2 blocks lower. Apparently, I don't know how math works. Maybe it's because I also didn't raise the top by 1 block. So, yeah, whatever. That's fine. We'll go down one more.
Inventory full.
Fine then. Oh, wait. I don't need to chuck it off. I need to just build out from this. 1 a.m. to 4 a.m. Yeah, that's fair. See, now it's covering the bottom, so when this thing closes, there'll be barely any lip. There'll be a little bit of a lip. There won't be much. And then there'll be one block sticking down. I just don't know how math works, I guess. What's that? Mining hauler, don't care. Kinda care. It does have some good stuff, but it's already with neutral faction that's pissed at me, and I don't want to piss them off anymore if I can get away with it. Because if I ever find a station that sells a freaking ship, watch it be a station that I am already negative with, and how do you get your rep back? Speaking of that, I wonder if there is a way to get rep back with the cargo type, the merchant, the trade type of NPC factions. Oh, I'm sure that's how it's going to end up being. Like, I can almost see it now happening exactly that way, just because I went negative with them. I mean, it's going to be a heck of a hangar now, size-wise. Oops.
Energy low.
Yeah, it's getting there. Considering we're just going to be out here for a while, there's no point to go back to the other section anytime soon. Okay, so then I really probably want to drop that down too. Yeah. No, that's exactly what I planned. And it'll be piped. Yeah. Because when the conduit comes down this middle, it'll shoot out both sides so that I have full conveyor. So when I come up with the moon miner, I can connect it right in, chuck all that ice into this big boy. Nope, that's not what I want. I want this. And it'll just fill it all up, and then I can also grab more hydrogen and battery power if I need it and go right back. And then the station will be up top. It'll have a huge solar sail that comes up off the top of it, along with those guys inside in a huge like atrium thing. Yeah, it's gonna be cool. That didn't work. Thought it would work. I was wrong. Be a good place to put the projector also. Alright, let's get the... Not that. I want stair. Go into architecture back in college, but never fall through. That's why I think the game draws me into us. Yeah, I would. I studied architecture for a year. Motors. Wait, what? No. Screw you, pal. I started architecture for a year, and then left when I realized all they wanted you to do was build modern stuff with no care for the path of the sun, wind, and all that stuff, so that you could naturally ventilate buildings or naturally heat buildings. They didn't care about any of that crap. No, build modern garbage, and that was the only purpose of it. I'm like, yeah, screw this crap. It was also really expensive. Okay, so we got that. Man, it seems like a lot of stairs. I really wish I had gotten the math right, or just moved that up one block, but whatever. I don't like that it just comes straight down like that. I'm thinking I want to do a landing there and have them come to the side. I think it will look better. Yes, life does its directions, and that is a fact. Okay, so I want those to be landings. It can be that. Okay, all right. I think I should have it be this again, even if I'm not using it for that. Because I think it'll look nice. Let's put... Okay, let's put... let's do this. Then let's do this. And I've already got enough for the other stuff, so then I just need... about that. Yeah, right? Go gadget boots. Okay, so first thing we want are these. I like the idea of having something in the middle, so I could put something in the middle. I don't know what I would put there, but I like the... Oh, man, I want them... I want these turned the other way. I want the cavity to be on the inside, but I don't think we have that option. I mean, there's just the frame. Takes up the block regardless, though. There's that one. Let's do that one. Okay, so then we need stair. This will give it more interest, and it won't just be like one big ass long damn stair, which it is one big ass long damn stair, but it'll at least look a little different. So then we want this. Okay, screw you, I'll get up here. No, oh no. Ooh, what if I did something that's 2 blocks high? Oh, I got an idea. This could be here, and then this could be... I was gonna say this could be a stair that goes up to this, and this could be the... Yeah. No, I don't like that. If I'm gonna do that, maybe we come back. Yeah, but see, I'm already extended. Oh, I didn't think about that. I didn't think about that. I wanted to keep this edge. Okay, how are we? I feel like we're at the edge right now. So I feel like that's probably okay. But I don't think I can go any further. So then either that has to just come down, which means... Oh, but then I could do this. I got an idea. I could do that. Okay, so we do this. And instead of having stairs that comes up to this, this becomes that level. So we change this to this level. And then you come in. I mean, this stuff won't all be there. I'm just doing this to get the level set. I hope that doesn't get F'd as soon as I take that out. Better not, I'll be pissed. Let's find out. Okay, so that's there. Grabby Hands doesn't let me grab it, so I should be okay.
Energy low.
So then, okay, so if I did, because it's one block out further. On both sides. Doink. Oh, I bet it's time to get rep. Let's go find out. Yeah, I do. Alright, we got our 100. Oh yeah, no, I'll do stuff, shelving and all kinds of stuff like that in here. So essentially from there back will be the maintenance side. From here forward will be the hangar. So I'll be able to fit a lot in here. My forklift, although I have to take the forklift with me anyway. And it's still a good idea to take my little dude with me when I'm out on sorties, because should something happen to this, I can use that to get back here and fix whatever I effed up. drill, escape pod, yep, basically. Now right now this looks like crap, but we'll do stuff like that on the outside to kind of dress it up. Right now I just want to get it all set. Kind of what I'm thinking, what I'm seeing in my head. So this actually... Oh man, I put the wrong one in. Thought that was the right one. Isn't it? It is. It was upside down. So this kind of is shelving, technically. So we've got warehouse style shelving. There we go. Yeah, I mean, that's a little more interesting than just having it just go straight up without ever stopping. And it gives me room to put things and I don't know, whatever. So then this, I believe... Let's find out. Dead on. Ooh, just made that. There's going to be one spot where it's just this corner. It's just that edge on both sides. Because that's going to be like that, and that's going out that direction now. So it'll be just that tiny little edge. It's not like this thing is supposed to be battle hardened or anything, but still. One little sliver of an edge. Like I knew. No, I didn't know, but that's how it happened, and I'm just going to take it as that. I'm going to take it as it's exactly what I meant. Uh-huh, sure. Nobody knows nothing. Alright, let us... I gotta name all this so that I can open these up. Actually, no, because it's the only thing that has hangar doors on this station. They should be the only hangar doors that are white. Alright. Hangar door. Go, go. Let's see the spectacle. We missed the spectacle. But now we have a big front door. We have a huge front door. Yeah, that should be more than enough to get ships in here. It's 4 blocks high and 5 blocks wide. Plenty, plenty. And I can come in, we'll have all this space over around here. I will put in a bunch of stuff in here too to make it look like a hangar would look. You know, you'll have some scaffolding that comes up to work on the ships. You'll have, I don't know, storage boxes and lockers that would be like where you have your tools and stuff, and you know, all that normal kind of stuff. And then maybe, well, I didn't think about that. I could maybe put a piece here in the middle that has the projector on it that points out. I don't know. I'd have to figure out how the projector works. I've never used one before. Yeah, that's turning out to be something. Do all that, then on the very top we'll have a Valley Cruises, you junk. You junk. We'll have this boy over here. That other station that we just got, I'm just gonna melt it, because it's in such bad shape anyway that, like, that one has all kinds of cool stuff. It already has solar and the oxygen tanks. This thing is just falling apart. It's also smaller, and I want those thrusters, so. But this bad boy, it already has some pretty decent height in here. It has 2 stories. So if we do, how do we get in here? It's good for parts, that's a fact. What's that? Military transporter. I don't have a dock. And I'm not letting a 6 million kilo thing just sit on my ship. So, unfortunately, we're not going to go get that. I don't really like having it near my base anyway, because it has a bomb on it. They're called warheads in this game, and it's active. And I couldn't find it when I found one earlier on my other playthrough. So it's already 2 blocks high. I don't like some of the design of it, so I'll kind of mess with it. So what I can do is take a lot of this just block here. Oh, that's the bottom? No. What? No. That's the top? Okay, that's weird. That's actually the top of this thing. This thing's supposed to sit like this, with all that facing down. That's really an unusual orientation. I'm going to flip it over. I'm going to flip it so that this is the bottom, and that's the top. That's so weird. It's all upside down. But that means I've got all this space here to bring it upwards. Because we got all kinds of cool things too. Like this has got, there's an O2 there. O2 there. Yeah, I gotta fix you. Lots of O2. 4 of them? Holy shit. And a tank. Who knows if that tank's got any in it? I don't know. I'll find out later. Yeah, so I can come up with it a reasonable amount, at least in sections. Maybe not all of it, because it's got that central pillar, to give the atrium it's gonna be a lot of work flipping everything up all the what I will call the correct way, but that's alright. We can do it. We has the technology. I was bummed when I flew out to that thing and found out what it was. What is this? Oh, it's a turret. I don't know why I didn't know what that was. It took me like, at 300 meters a second, it took me like 2 hours. It was a lot to basically be nothing. Five motors, man, that sucks. We're kind of low on metal grid too, but that's because I haven't chunked through those. All the metals. There's a whole bunch of it right there. I just haven't chucked it out yet. All right, I think that's going to do it for me today. We're coming up on 4 hours. It's 1:30 in the morning for me here, and I appreciate everybody stopping by, talking, lurking, whichever you do. It's all the same to me, and I will see you all next time. Have a good one.